Right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Wednesday, the 21st of June, and our first night of service, well, our first night of service with the lights on the bar, tomorrow night at 6:30. That's right, we're getting excited about this new Wine Watch Wine Bar thing. We're trying to keep you, our wine drinking people, busy. At least Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, sometimes on Wednesday, like next week, where we got the Loire Valley tasting. We got a private event on Thursday. Friday night, our Cayuse event back on the schedule. And then Saturday, one of the greatest domains of Burgundy, Domaine Dujac. Forgot to mention we have placed our Loire tasting on Saturday night this week instead of tomorrow night. That's right, we need an extra night of practice where we open up for the Pauillac tasting on Friday and Loire on Saturday night. That's right, just a small crowd like we're getting for this event. Just 12 people is really all we're looking for, and we're looking at the wines of Domaine Dujac to be able to taste 8 or 10 examples of these wines for under the price of what most of these bottles of wine cost. Hard to believe what these guys have created here in Burgundy in just under 50 years. I think it's their 47th harvest, the 2014 vintage, which is now what you're seeing released from the winery. Well, 15 should be here shortly, but this is a winery that is making some of the most profound wines in all of Burgundy. And we've got a vertical tasting here of Clos de la Roche, 95, 96, and 97, worth the price of admission by itself. These are $1,000 bottles of wine. In most vintages, and if you look at, well, some of the vintages we have, not the best vintages on the table, 04 and 06, but this is a great producer, and the vintage is only an indication of when to drink the wine when you have wines like Domaine Dujac. These wines are priced accordingly, too. They're under $100 a bottle. And hey, for those of you who can't make this tasting, don't feel bad. We're going to give you 20% off, the same price we're offering all of our tasters that are coming to the event, for the week of the event. That's right, folks. You can have 20% off one of the greatest wines in Burgundy, one of the hardest wines to get. And every vintage that we have in the store, including the stuff we're not even showing for this tasting. And you know what? I'm going to give you guys that 20% off on the Loire wines as well for this week only. So all those wines on this offering. And we're serving this special menu this week, the wine dinners that we're doing, the Pauillac and the Loire. And then next week, we'll be serving the items from all of the wine events that we're doing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The Wine Watch Wine Bar now open. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.